Stream. I'm gonna do a little bit of TCG card simulator here. Episode 2 of our long-running episodes. But I'm calling this episode 2 because we completed the Tetramon and the Destiny base card sets. That was the grind we were going after first. We have 6 ghost foils left to find, and we have the one last achievement to grind out. That achievement is called Best with Grades, where you have to get one card graded, and you need to have a grade of 1 through 10 of that individual, of that one card. So you need 10 of those cards with a grade of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's got to be in your book for the achievement to be counted. So our best bet, and now I chose to do that with ghost cards. Stupid me, right? Because you don't get a lot of ghost cards. And so we're sitting here, but these 6 different cards are the best shot I have, where I need a number 1 and a number 4 here. I need a number 1, number 2. I need a number 2, number 3. I need a number 2, number 1. And I need a number 3, 2, 1. There may be a better option here. But here you can see I need a number 3 card. That's it. That should be all I need. I've got a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and a 1 of Katingu. Now the problem is, of course, as I said, it's a ghost card. Ghost cards are like 1 every 500 packs, right? So, yeah. So basically every single ghost card I get, I'm grading. And we graded those out. We've gathered a few more since now because we put a hold on opening packs for a while to grade all of those cards, those ghost cards we had. And so for the most part, you know, the ghost cards are graded. But as we started opening packs now, all of these I still need to keep grading. And I'm doing that primarily from the standpoint of, well, maybe one of these ends up becoming you know, one that I've got 8 or 9 of, and it replaces this one where I got 7 of. Like I say, there's probably a better one out there. But it's also any of these that I'm trying to get. So like that black Kainubi, where was it? Right there, I've got 2 of those. And I actually need, you know, that's one of the cards I want to try to complete, and so I need a 1 and a 2 of it. But if I looked at the graded cards, see, this is the ungraded, so that gives me a chance to grade these and try to get a 1 or a 2. The only problem is the percentage of getting a 1, 2, 3, or a 4 is only 1%. They are few and far between. And so if we look over here at our graded cards, right, you can see I've got a lot of graded cards. And so like here, right, I do have a number 6 Katingu. That's the lowest card that I have of a Katingu left. I could regrade this. It might come back as a 7, it might come back as a 6, and it might come back as a 5. If you regrade a card, it will come back plus or minus 1 level. So I think some people have been grading cards down. But because I'm doing it with Ghost, it makes it even harder. But I kind of wanted that challenge. Now I am doing, I am grading the Bonnie Fox card. Which is this guy. We are grading a lot of these. And I may fall back to it as we start grading more and more of these. I may fall back to it being the card I'm going after, because I had something like 420 of these cards alone. The common card I've probably got about 6,000 of. So But yeah, that's where we stand with that. So let's see, we were set up for today, I believe. We have, in one day we get these 3 boxes of graded cards back, and in 4 days we get this one back. Okay, good. Got you guys set up. We took down 1 register and we put up a bunch of cards. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to try to sell lower price cards for a little while. So this is a mod we have, card seller. I'm going to change, I've already changed the price. In fact, I'm going to go even lower. I want to sell basically cards that are between penny and $5. Now it will attempt to sell the higher priced cards here. If it's under $5, it'll put it up here. Notice that I can sell Destiny cards and Tetramon cards, but not any of the Ghost cards. I have those disabled. I am keeping a minimum of 3 of each card, and any card that is between 1 penny and $5 will get put up for sale. It's triggered off of the set auto price days. It's triggered off of start a new day. And basically what happens is if a customer comes in and picks up this card, when they go off to buy it, that mod automatically refills this. So I don't have to do this, which is why I have 7 card tables. Because the workers won't do it either. And just dealing and having to resupply 1 table is hard enough. So yeah, we moved things down a little bit, did a little bit of control in the last stream on episode 1 of this one, and then put in these 7. So basically set, oops, we didn't do our destinkifier. Oops, naughty on me. Okay, destinkifier set. Let's see, did we... Okay, we restocked. So everything's restocked, we are set. Okay, let's start the day. Da-da-da. Now, all I do is sit back and watch the cards get sold, watch the product get sold, and basically start this guy off. Now, since we're through all the card decks, except for the ghost foils, you'd ask, well, why are we opening card packs? Well, obviously for the foils. And I'm going the expensive route. These are the legendary Destiny cards. So it cost about $5,500 to replenish what is here right now. But I can go through this in 1 day. I can go through a set of 8 in the morning and a set of 8 in the afternoon to replenish everything. And the main reason I'm going through it is, 1, I get more ghost cards, and ideally the ones I need to try to go grade, and 2, there's the chance of getting the hot packs of foil cards, and since we need 7 foil cards, right? Of course, we can eventually buy them here as well. People might bring them in to buy or trade for them. But yeah, so my complete common grade, or common set is here. My complete black set is here. I'm missing the 2 foils for these 2 cards and 4 foils for these cards. On the card mod, you'd say, well, hey, it says you only have 11 white and 12 black. Well, that's because it doesn't count things in personal displays. So I actually have the complete set. All those 11 and 12 that I have in the card book right now are actually dupes to this. So I could end up grading them or selling every single one of them. Because that's what I have. Foils, I don't have dupes. What dupes I did have, they're graded now. And So that's why we're trying to get these, complete that set of ungraded. But the only ones I have that are duplicates that are graded were obviously duplicates of the ones that I had. So I have yet to ever find a Raison foil, a Jigajar foil, a Katingu foil, and a Momo Tree foil card. Let's see, I don't need that. Most of the time I'm declining what these folks are bringing in to sell and trade now, because I really just don't need them. Unless it's a foil card, a ghost card, or a ghost foil card. Really don't need it. And if it's just a cool card that I want, then one for one, and I would never do that because if I did this trade, I'd have two of these, but none of these, and then I'd have to find that. Then I'd be able to, wait a minute, you don't have a complete set, so there's no more trading like that. So here's you watch. We see somebody pick up a card here. Maybe anybody want to sample for me? Show chat how you work. Okay, there, see? And see how he picked that up, and then the mod auto replaces that, and it auto replaced it with a card that's $5.45, right? Because it's under $5, and when you apply the markup, which is a 10% markup, it puts it over $5. But this is going to allow me to basically, I might sell a bunch of cards and get a penny for them, but it's going to let me get rid of, right, Tetramon. I got 8,671 of these. Right. So look at all of these cards. So all four of these cards and these two. So these 5 and this 1 are under $5. So 86, 96, 100, 10,000, 11,000, roughly 12,000 cards that are between 1 penny and $5. That's why I wanted a mod to be able to go refill. Certainly not getting rid of that. To basically restock. That's my plan. Like I say, I eventually want to sell every single card except for 3 of each. If I have 1 or 2 just because of the set and the prices and all that, that's fine. But I want to reduce that amount. Why, you ask? Well, look at the price. My entire Tetramon set right now, as in this book, is over $3 million. Right? My Destiny set is 2.9 million. And the Ghost doesn't count. And the Ghost graded, it counts, but it's over 3 million. So imagine selling 12,000 of one card under $5 times 121 cards. Eventually all 3 million of that, or the bulk of 3 million of that, is going to end up in my bank account in the upper right hand corner. Like, let's get us $10 million. That'd be a nice thing. Started with 1,000. Maybe we could reach 10 million. Maybe we could reach 10 million in we probably won't reach 10 million in 2 years. But hey, set goals. Voice is still raw and scratchy from the laryngitis I had. So I'm trying not to actually talk too much these days, but I have to do a fair amount of talking every day with my in real life mode. But it is what it is. When I get a chance to play a little bit, I want to play a little bit. See, yep, 3. Oh, I forgot. Should have looked at that at 3. So now basically I just open these and I look for a very high number. If it's over 10,000, then I'm kind of hoping I've got a ghost foil. If it's 50 to 90,000, then I should have a hot pack of ghost foils. And I don't know what the odds are, but for a while there we were having pretty good luck getting hot packs of ghost foils. So I'm kind of hoping to return to that. I mean, one a day is not asking for too much, right? I don't think that's being greedy. Open 1,000 cards a day and expect to get one hot pack of ghost foils? Sure, that sounds like a winning proposition to me. Granted, I want a 10 of it, and I'm sure I got multiple 9s of it, but I don't need 22 of this one either. So. I'm actually thinking about adding more card tables. I might put some back here. We've been talking about also going to the big tables instead of my shelves here. So basically, redesigning the store again. I've done it a few times on this campaign here. Whoops, should have traded that one for her. And if I do that, what I'd have to do is actually not restock for 2 or 3 days. I would actually try to just get rid of all this product. And in 2 ways. If I went with just 1 table for every 12 items, basically what's in the displays here, half of what's in this display for this guy would fit on one of those shelves of a table, and you can have 12 things on a table. So if I did that, I'd need about 8 tables to replace all of these 3 shelf displays. But if I wanted to match what I currently have, I'd have to put in twice as many tables. So I'd have to put in about 16 of these tables, which are these big $3,000 tables here. Puts items on the shelf, store up to 12 types of item, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you could store up to 64 of a set item. So the only thing you can really do that on is the packs. So I could have 64 packs instead of 48 in a shelf. But 48 times 3 is 124. or whatever, so, which is basically 2 of these shelves. So, I hadn't decided, but I am thinking about doing that. I really like the look of this one, how I got it laid out and all that, but you know, we just keep the game going because they're going to eventually add things. You know, their roadmap, you take a quick look, says he wants to organize tournaments. He wants to have random events that occur. He wants a difficulty mode. He wants to add shop product. He wants to add more shelves and tables. And more TCG types, right? So extending the sets or all new sets. So even, you know, when he starts doing this, we may be remodeling again and again, which is fine. Just gives me something more to keep grinding. But before he does all of that, I'd like to finish out having a complete set of hollows and, more importantly, get that last achievement. Because we had all the achievements, and then he came out with the update that added graded cards and added the grading objectives. So that added 5 achievements. We had all 40 at the time. Now there's 45, and I have 44 of them. At the end of the day, check our destinkifier. Looking good. All destinkifiers filled. Everybody's gone home for the day. Cards restocked. Now notice I've got a lot of these. So there's a bit of a problem with this game, with this mod. Notice how it's taken this one and saying, well, this is your highest dollar card, and I may have 1,000 of these, right? But it takes that highest one and it's not sorting it. So I'm sure people will still buy them, but pretty soon I may have this entire thing with just this one card. It needs to be able to randomize which cards it picks. Okay, we're gonna let these finish out. Take you. Put you over to here. Now, if I decide not to sell below 5, what if I did like 5 to 10? Even there. Let's see, like here. He's got so many of these cards, and that's why I'm kind of thinking I really just need to increase the number of cards, tables, and selling cards. Okay. 5,600, probably not a foil here. Yeah, that's a hot pack of regulars. Nice prices, but ooh, 38,000. There we go. What do we got? Yeah, hot pack of regulars, but all high dollar regulars. These are most definitely gradables for the sake of number 10 graded of this is 29,000. That's why I'm focused on only selling the lower value cards right now. I don't want to give up these really high dollar ones. I'd rather grade them, be able to make a lot more profit. Okay, so how do we do? $87 cards bought. Pretty good. We'll see if that number holds up when basically every single card's the exact same. Okay, so check stock, restock, all that fun stuff. Thinking about hiring the last guy too. They added one more you could hire, but let's see, we start by paying all the bills. Yeah, what did we have here? This was basically just, that's a foil. That's an 8 foil. That's, oh yeah, we got, that was right. That's right, these were foils. So I've been using this as kind of a, hey, what did we get? Because it won't fan out the deck for you. Okay, bogans and hydrodes, but we're not doing any bogans on those guys. So we had 2 Luca dances. They both came out as grade 10s. Now here's the nice thing about this. See, if we go here, look at cards, ghost, find our Luca dance right here, foil card. 88,000 for that card, and we just got 2 of them, graded 10. So we are definitely making some money with these, and I could put them out, and somebody will eventually buy them, right? I went over here. Let's do this. It goes in. If I took you, well, no, it's going to reset it. Yeah, okay, we won't worry about that. Okay, we had a 5 and a 4. Luca Dance might become one of the ones I want to switch to. The white Luca Dance. Jigga Jar, a 4. We're not doing a Jigga Jar, but it might give me one to mess around with. And a Dragon X white, but the set we're looking at has been the Dragon X black. So these were none of the main cards I needed, but getting a 4 puts that 1 in the running of maybe you become one of the sets I start chasing. But again, since they're ghost cards, you guys still gotta get that ghost card. And what did we have here? Momo Tree 10, Momo Tree 10, Momo Tree 7, Istronk. He might also become a set. Yeah, Bogon 5s, Bogon 10, Bogon 10. Let's see. Bogon, oil, 10, 32,000. What was the Mama Tree? Oil, 32,000 for a couple of 10s. and one of the 7s, I think. 8700. So still looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. There's easily $100,000 of cards worth of just selling these cards. Should have had you guys have gone off. Okay, restock. Y'all restock. Let's see something. What out of that 16,000? If I were to order legendaries, see that's 9,000. So out of that 16,000, 9,000 of that alone was replenishing these 16 boxes. If I wasn't opening cards like that, I'd be able to make far better profit. But we are on a grind. Okay, so now I want to take these. Now here, these are regrades. Notice they're all 5s. I'm trying to regrade these because they are specific to what the cards we're trying to get for right now. Here, I'm just going to take the ghost cards because I know we don't have, like this Dragon X black I need. But the others, the Jack turn we need. A newbie black we need. And Blazor right now we need. So we've got a Momo Tree white, a Jack turn white, and a Blazor white. We have the Dragon X, the kind of newbie, and the Katingu black, which I don't have any of the Katingus. So then we'll pick up here, put you on the 4-day. So these first 7 cards, I want some of those graded really low. On purpose, I want them low. And here, we just kind of keep working these. We keep adding to the pile because we are opening cards. So I'll never actually get ahead, I don't think. So in 4 days we get these, in 3 days we get these. Alright. Check to make sure that we don't need anything. We do not. This time we'll do what we're supposed to do, which is restart my pack opening before I open the store. So roughly 3 p.m. Between 3 and 4 p.m. we're able to come back and open these or check what we got and then refill these. And if you can do it like right at the right time, you can essentially get through all 16 of those boxes here in a day. Nowadays, I just want to see ghost foils. One thing about the Obsessed with Grades too is you can't buy one of the grades. You have to grade the cards. That's the way the achievement reads. So the game is smart enough to know that if I tried to buy a Katingu 3, then it would say, and then I took all 9 of these and that 1-3 card and I stuck them back in my notebook, it would say, no, you still don't have that set completed, or that achievement. So it's smart enough to recognize that. What some people are doing to save works is they'll buy one and then they grade it, they regrade it, and the regrade will come out as if you had graded the card. And so that's why I ended up buying these 4 really low ones, but none of them are the ones I'm working on. And so eventually I'm going to resend these out and grade them. But I'm toying with, if I start one of these and I end up saying, ooh, I have a number 1 of this and I had the 10 through the 2, let me regrade it, make sure it comes back as a 1, and then take all of those and put them in here. But I need kind of a duplicate set like that of what I'm doing here, like the white Luca dance. Looking at doing that as well. I do buy the cards, even though I don't need it, right? Because again, if I grade it and it comes into, maybe it becomes one of those that I need. So I still do try to buy all the ghost cards. I get a little worried here. I don't know which one she grabbed. Okay, well they're grabbing that card, so I just may not sell as many cards. We'll have to wait and see. Getting any graded cards. Graded cards. Ones I do have graded, I'll start selling them too eventually. Graded ghost cards we have. I've never been a fan of graded cards. I understand them from the industry. I collected baseball cards as a kid for a long time. And then graded cards came out and I'm like, well, I understand it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that you couldn't take the card out of the case and, look at it real close like that. But, it's also, hey, you got a graded card that's a Gem Mint 10 of some, the latest rookie. That could be $2,000-$3,000 when his rookie card might be $100. Right? So, I get it. I'm just never a fan of it. Spend a lot of money to potentially be unsatisfied with the grade that comes back. Ish, 2-ish, 3-ish, okay. Shortly. Decline you. Looking for big numbers. Big money, big money, big money. Like we're in Vegas. Big. Amen. They won't wait there indefinitely. They wait until it's like, well, he's just not coming by. So. Find it. How are we sitting? Is every single card now one of these? Nope, still got that guy. Still got one here. Still got one there. King Star 231. Okay. I only have one of these. Now's the time where I've been buying these because I needed two to make trades. Now I don't need it, but if I wanted to get a complete another set, 12,000 dropping like a rock. He wants to sell it because it's dropping. Yep. That's my limit. It's only 6 o'clock during the day. and I restock every day. I'm thinking about not restocking. I mean, it doesn't help in the grand scheme of, if you go 1 day or 2 days without restocking, you're going to end up restocking everything. And by the time you spend the money, what you would have restocked in every day for 3 days, you're going to spend on the 3rd day to restock literally everything. Reviews fall because then you start running out of stock of everything. But reviews don't mean anything right now in the game. They will eventually. The developer said, yeah, if your store review score is low, you're going to get reduced number of customers. If it's high, then you should expect an increased number of customers. What that is, how it's done, who knows? But yeah, it also plays into the difficulty. If you've got it on, if you end up having an easy mode and a challenging mode and a hard mode, then the worse the reviews, average, maybe that the difficulty also increases as you go through things. Just don't know. $16,000. Do we have a ghost car? Yes, we do. We got 2. No, common, Jack Turn, which is gradable. And we have a Gigatronics, which we don't need. Unfortunately, I need that card and a foil. Why couldn't it have been reversed? Yeah, 2. Let's go ahead and open up. You guys, we still got straggling customers here at the end of the night. Check our destinkifiers. Looking good. We'll almost needed a 4th can there, so we'll need a can there and probably 2 or 3 more. May need a can there tomorrow. Usually this one's not even turning on. I've replaced 1 can in this one since going to the 3-fold gauntlet approach here. It's worked out really well to no longer get any stinkies in. I guess he's still shopping. He must still be shopping. Yep, he's still shopping. The King Star statues are sold out. Interesting. Must have been a late night buy at 9 o'clock. Ooh. How long are you gonna stay here? It's past 9. It's probably 10 o'clock now. We put these in at 9. 10 o'clock. Well, get out of here. Everybody wants to go home. Have their dinner. Sleep. Come back again tomorrow. There we go. 107 cards bought. Nice. They weren't buying a lot of the heavy price stuff though. It's a low week. This is where that extra 9,000 I'm spending comes into play. When we have low weeks and I'm putting in low dollar cards. Doing what I'm doing, trying to open the legendary Destiny cards because they're the best cards, highest price cards, all of that. Getting expensive. Let's see, we'll have this deck. Nope. Got one more day on it. Oh, that's right, 2 days. It was at a 3 and these were at 4s. Okay. Right. It started out at day. So nothing to do there. We paid the bills. They're restocking based on stock. Now, get our computer automated system. Legendary Destiny Pack 17. Notice. I could go back to opening just 8 of these and do 1 round a day rather than try to push it for 2. If I keep losing money, I probably only lose money for a week though. Because they seem to, I guess, be buying lower price stuff. But still, they bought $11,000, almost $12,000, or yeah, $11,000 worth of low stuff, and I made $21,000. So, but we'll watch it. At the end of the week, it could go back to $34,000, $35,000, and I'm still making money. In. Like that. Multitasking. Collector's albums are selling. That meant the shelf was empty. They refilled the warehouse shelves. They had to finish putting the shelves in, or filling up the collector's book there. One of those shelves must have been empty 3 of them. Enough to fill it. Okay, we did the distinct start the day. Let's see, are we at it? Oh, that's right. I wanted to look at that. So King Star. Huh? Let's see, King Star. So Tetramon. Oh, this won't be in order. Is it type or is it? No, it's default. So it's card 231. Okay, 231. So we got 54 cents, $1.33, 638. So it must be this card. Well, yeah, it was 231. Duh. So we still got 100 more of these cards. It's priced right now at $3.40, and I'm only trying to get a 10%. And yet it's trying to sell it for $5.30. Okay, it started adding in some of these King Stars, so maybe something's going on there. I don't know why it would stop putting those in. And they're all at this price. That price may have gone down and now nobody wants to buy it. That's something I'm going to have to watch out for. Whoops, did not start you guys. That's not good. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll only open one box of these. And we'll switch back to going one round a day. Watching how we do in sales. And maybe I'll go to the cheaper common distance. And do a round of cheaper common destinies and then a round of legendary destinies. Because you can get hot ghost packs, foils in either one. It doesn't matter. It's just that you're getting much better cards in the legendary destiny set. Legendary, just in general. Legendary Tetramon's better than common, but Tetramon. Obviously. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll save me from spending $9,600 and even half that if I just open these. If I don't spend that, it'll save me from buying $4,800. week with low dollar things. Just helps to improve the potential profit position. Don't want to operate losing money. Now, if I take you, put you in, it's going to replace it with the King Star. It's 220, which is a $4.96 card. Okay. Yeah. So it's not pulling this card every time. So because he's dropped in price, good. No? Okay. You can. I figured that wasn't your final offer. Yeah, so this may be the thing we have to do. Now, the other thing I could do here's the other thing we can do. We can, for now, set this to be, I want to have 25, keep a minimum of 25 cards. Maybe even do even more. Like going up to 50 or even 100. Yeah, I might do that for now. And we just kind of whittle our way down. Right, because it's basically, I've got 100, 460, lots, 480, 62. Ooh, these I don't want to sell though. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, there's so many. Maybe I just change it to 100. To figure out that because the cards are selling. We saw that. They're selling even when almost every single card was the exact same card. But because we went a few days and that price got, dropped, we're basically all on these King Stars. I have a price for these folks. They have their trading card guide magazines. They know what these cost. Okay, big money, big money, big money. I'm sure that won't be a ghost, but in the realm where we could have a low value ghost. Yeah, we're gonna keep you there for now. Use you for tomorrow. Mamo tree. Now it says new, but we have that one. And she's wanting to trade it for Gigatronics. Well, I'm not going to do that. Right. Because I've got my Gigatronics. I need the Dracone and the Jack Turn. And I don't need to trade for that one. Unless I had to, but I don't. And that is that one. Yeah, okay. So I can grade this one. Yeah, I think I want to move that to 100. Any more? Should have been replaced. I have to watch that. This thing seems fickle. Sometimes it'll replace them. Like that could have been one that I picked up and we saw it was replacing them. Okay, it just took time. So I had to sort and find it. Okay. So it went back and it found this guy and now this guy. Because I put this at 100 and I had 102 left at the time. And by then we had already sold more of these. So yeah, okay. That's fine. Ink fires refill. One more customer. Everything. Not bad, 620 bucks. Last sale of the day. That'll work. Okay, 98 cards. Yep, so we're a little light. Definitely low on the card value since we're only selling $5 cards. Missed money because we spent 20,000, but 9,600 of that was what restocking what we're opening. And now we're not buying any of those because we've reduced down to 8 instead of 16. So that should put us in a position to make money. First thing we do, pay the bills. Verify we don't need to do anything here on the grading. Reviews, who cares? These guys finish their restock and then we'll purchase the new cards. While they're doing that, we'll go ahead and start you guys moving. Since, ooh, no, I don't want to do that. Not until after we order the restock of the day. Yeah, only $9,000. I like that. Now it'll be up to. Grab the wrong box. We'll tack on to that 9,000 another 4,500, 4.8, but we should still be able to make a profit. Wonder if they're running out of parts there. Need another collection. We're going to buy 2 of those this time. I'm going to start the store up. And I'm going to stand back here right now. I'll stand over here. But I need to take a quick break, use the restroom, get some lemonade, and I'll be back, say, 4 minutes. Yep, walk around. Every hour or two, you need to walk around anyway, circulate that blood. See you in a bit. All right. How many guys are coming and trying to sell us ghost cards and we're not here? Huh? Any? Trying to think about it's going to take a long time to sell these cards at these low prices. So if we up the ante, no, you're not getting. Let's take a peek here. Destiny. So 995, 8, 38. I got 25 of those. 9 of those. I'm thinking like a $10 to $20 range. Let's do this. Let's keep 5. Get a 10. $25 rate. Keep 5 minimum of each in the $10 to $25 rate. Should give us more variety, not that that appears to matter. But it at least gives us more variety. Wait, right now it's all that same card. And I know I could bundle cards. You know, I could come over here and say, okay, I want to do Tetramon. I want to do anything from 0.1 to 1. Max cards to remain 10. And I could probably just bundle these up. But what would the cost be for one? Right? Big money. Look for ghost fools. Good stuff. Okay, it is a dragon, but it's not a foil. But it is a ghost. I'll give you a market value, that's it. Any better candidates? I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I'll look at that off stream. Change them out here if we need to. If we got a couple of ties, then we may add this one back in, bring it over to here, and then use these bottom for each time we open a box, kind of looking through to see what we got. I'm thinking maybe do regular legendary, Tetramon legendary, and Destiny legendary. Saves a little money, not much, maybe about $200 per box. But, yeah, we'll stick with the one row for now. As I said, I'd almost rather put in more cards, but I can't put in more card tables here. That's not going to fit there, obviously. So, the only thing I could do is relay out the shop area. I could reduce around to one of these. Actually, what I could do. Nah, I don't want to reduce down the number of machines just yet. End of the day, check these distinctifiers. Distinctifiers checked. Last customer of the day right there. You're gonna buy about $1,000. That's the rule, man. You know that. The rule is you got to spend $1,000 if you're the last person. Last customer of the day. New rule, just made it up, but I like it. Well, that's a far side away from $1,000 here, buddy. $82.95. There's the profit back. It's good. Now we will This will go up by about 4,600. So we'll go up to about 14,000, but we should still be making. So let's first move you back over to here. And we got you this time. This was the graded cards. So we got a Momotron 5, so it did not drop down to a 4, which is what we're trying to do. Newbie, I think, was a 5. We tried to get it to 4. See, I'm a long way on the way on the This is actually better. If I could get Blazer 5s and try to grade down, but I need a 1. Again, this one is the so you're not great for me, and Draconics, you're a 5. I needed you to get to a 4 to get to a 3. Okay, didn't get it. Okay, so I'd have to remember these. I'm not going to do that just yet. Go to the ghost card. Pay our bills. Cards in. We got our foil here to grade. Ooh, went up in price. We got you. We need. Sure. And Blazer. No Momo trees, whites. No Kayanubies, black. No Dragon X blacks. No Katingu blacks. Okay, so we're going to do next. Oops. Let me just go in order. Submit that. Okay, looks like they're done. Restart today. How's the selection look? Okay. There's a few more different cards. That's good to see. We'll watch these $5, and if they don't keep selling. Oh, that's different than the King Star, or the 8. Okay, we'll watch these. If the $5 don't sell, we'll pull them off and let it refill with the new limits that we set up. Kidding. Okay, which one are you? 460? You got 545. It's still 546 though. Okay. So it was in the right value. It hadn't dropped down in price yet. That's fine. Let's see, we need to get you guys started here. Got to start you guys, and they'll end up using some of these guys since they're closer than the others. Just like that. That'll give me 3 and 3. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh yeah, some of the $5 sold there. Yeah, they're selling. Slowly but surely, they're selling. If we sell 100 cards and we're selling them in the $10 to $25 range, again, it's trying to pull the higher price cards. So if we sold 100 cards at $2,500, yeah, that's, I mean, $25, that's $2,500. So that's good. I just want to stay in the green daily, not stay in the red for a week straight or anything. Ghost for a ghost, no. I am debating getting away from even 3 cashiers and going to 2, just so it minimizes how many times I got to keep dealing with these guys. Granted, they're the ones that are probably going to bring me foil cards I need, but if you get a ghost foil, the right pack could clean that out. Would give me all 6. You just never know. Build and selling. Take him out. Foil cards. I get a pack, I mean, hot pack. Any pack. I don't remember what the odds are. Actually, I'm keeping it there. Yeah, okay. 15,000. Steady at 2,200. Selling out of the Destinies. Interesting. Box. Nah, I think I'll go. Get our destinctifiers checked. Two customers. Oh yeah, we're getting an assortment of cards. Still quite a few of them, but a good enough assortment. Again, it probably doesn't matter to random generator customers, but makes me feel better. Like a true card shop, you don't want to have one card trying to sell it. 5 of 100 cards, it's selling them. That's the end of the day. 108 cards, much better. 3,500. Yeah, 8,000 profit. Okay, that's good. Oops. Now we'll have this. Should have the 3 slots. Yep. We're just going to start off by filling those with the ghost cards. Not caring what I picked up. Just going to go ahead right on down the value line. Oh, wait. I have 5 of those? Yeah. Android 1 might be in the running. Or Hydroid might be in the running now. 10 and a 5. Line Jack was a 5. A newbie 9, 7, 8. So none of these are doing what I need them to do with the grade downs. Nines and 10s and 8s. Okay. Could have traded that. Let's see there, buddy. Let's see. Let's move everything backwards here. Adds 8. Let me think on this. Problem is trying to get to that card. Look, 8. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Yeah, we'll do that one this time. Gives me one I can grade versus one that's graded, and it's so high that it's really not going to help me out. These. Box there. Okay. We know we need usually 2 to 3 cans for that one. Okay, we're done there. What I'm thinking about is putting card tables in here and just amplifying up the number of card tables we got. We had those 3 sets of cards to grade. That's why we didn't make profit there. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Card table. Let's get 4 tables. And how do we want to put them in? So I do that. I'm not going to open this door because I don't have these stinkifiers in here. You're not going to fit. You'll fit there. Yeah, you'll fit if I move you up. Take graded cards. Not by price. By type. That's a foil. That's a foil. That's a foil. These are all foils. Oh, because it is by price. That's right. No, it's by type. Let's see, duplicates. Oh yeah, it does duplicates. Graded cards is weird. Well, foils are definitely not going to be part of the obsessed with grades. Oops. Huh. So we will start. Go ahead and put these out here. And I'm not going to get rid of my favorite cards just yet. That gets rid of the... No, it's not getting rid of foils. There's a foil What the heck? Why is that? Legendary. Yeah. No, I'd rather stick with foil. I wish you could do I wish you could do type. Goodness. Okay, that's foil. Foil. We'll go after any of these anyway. It's all wonky every now and then. Showing cards that shouldn't be in there, but it's just weird. That gives us a nice first round set. It'll get replaced by these once they sell, but we'll have customers coming and going. These gone. And because I'm sure I'll sell a number of those cards, and they're high priced. We're going to go ahead. For me. And start the day. Experience. We should hit level 143 easily today. And we've got 2 days away from there. Sell me a ghost card. Come on. And again, they cannot come in through here. They're able to leave, but they can't come in here. I think they're able to leave. And since some of these are high dollar, you won't have the customers for it. They're just going to go look. And what we might do is go put another table here and here, and then put a couple more here, 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 here. Might put in 6 more tables. Hydroid, no, Hydroid, we've been getting some of those, so let's start with 3015. Bingo. Decline. Now I am still willing to buy graded low value ghost cards if they come up, just because I made, when I get 8 of these, I think I'll grade those 8. That way I can watch those 8 and keep putting them here until maybe I get to the point where one of them becomes a part of these, and I can see if that worked.
Is she still warm up? I missed her none. It's a warm up. It's a warm up.
And here. That.
The field half the time. I just think they
Yeah, we're selling some good cards. Okay. We got some high dollar ones there, but that's to be expected. And if I had tables, I can add one table at a time, basically. Like I could add 2 tables here, then eventually 2 tables here, and another 2 tables. And each time I add them, I'll put in high dollar cards. And then let the algorithm and the mod do the rest of the work. Yep. Working on the second can ever to replace in this one. Okay. Oh, that's right. You don't stay late. I need to switch you out then. Yeah, I need to switch you out to the other guy that stays late. So, still shopping, done. Oh, still shopping. Looks like he's done. Yep. Last 2 shopping. Oh yeah, $53,000 in cards. So yeah, we bought a lot of them. Okay. And I wasn't even paying attention. That's good. Okay. Day 602. And we still have plenty of high dollar ones, right? Yeah, 4,000, 2,000, 231, 9,000. Yeah, still got plenty. You guys are running through. Okay. Restock the shelf. You to man the counter. Because you stay late. Alright. Air melts. One more day for some cards. Stock. And start today. About half the graded cards that we put out. So, yeah. Got about 2 tables left out of the 8, looks like, roughly. We'll have another good card selling day today, I think. What was the $9,000 card sold? Yeah, it was one of these, I think. Nice, okay. Unless it was here. Yeah, it was here. 9,000. Okay, it hadn't sold yet. It's still going to be a good card selling day. What would be nice is if you could set up each card rack. Like if you could set this up for $1 to $5 cards and $5 to $10 cards, 10 to 15, 15 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 100. That'd be good. That'd be nice. Now, if I got rid of a cashier, I could put some cards here. I could put a table here. Probably not 2 tables. Yeah, it's not worth it. Keep the 3 for now. I could put one back here. I could put a cashier back here. And if people were coming in only for a card, they could buy a card, buy here, and then leave. Could do that. Another good day. Another good day. Now, what I think I'll be able to do, I think I'd be able to pick up the card table, box it up, set it back down, and then put graded cards back on it. It won't automatically refill. I could do that and keep selling the graded cards, the regular graded cards. They're all high on ones. Mono-tree black we don't need. Jigamar 4. Jigajar might become one that we replace with. Okay. Pay the bills. Go to grading this guy, and we'll have the foil. No, we don't have a foil, that's right. Let's see. Monotree for sure. Laser for sure. Easy reset by you guys. We made 60,000 just in cards. So today will be more of a normal day because, well, we still got some graded cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can get some of the high rollers in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18. Yeah, so roughly 2 tables would look like. Just under, that's fine. Those will finish out. More. Yeah, that'll autofill. I should have done that at night. That'll autofill. Yeah, what you did. Okay, and that's fine. Now I'm gonna want. Well, that's not bad. Let's leave you there and still come this way to open these. Yeah, okay. And then we'd have here, but he'll be empty. Put you there and you there. So I could add 6 more in that same zone. That's good. Get it. Oops. Hey, lots of customers in the pouch. Good, good, good. Ooh, lots of stinkies too. I used 5 cans and more coming in. Destinkifiers. We sold about 10 of the graded cards out of those 18, so should have another good day. No ghost in there. Yeah, it's been a long time since we had a hot pack of ghost foils. Still nothing. Got one customer left, it looks like. Two customers, okay. He should be leaving now, though. Yeah. All right, everybody gone for the day. Okay, 20,000 still. That's good. 20,000 profit. Cars. Next day, we got these graded cards coming back. Grading, and now we'll just start knocking out the ghost cards here. So we've been picking up quite a few. Again, just want to keep them all graded down. Mm. 17 of those, okay. Ooh, a 3. This is interesting. A Dragon X white. Okay. And a Royal Llama white. 7s, 10s, 5s. Which one are you? Royal Llama black. Okay. Raise on 4. Okay. So Dragon X white. Dragon X, we got 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s. Now, 3. Okay. So we're going to create 5s down to 3s. Raise on 4. Good on the mama trees. We've got 2 4s, 2 5, 4 5s. We need a 6. We could grade 7s down. We could potentially grade 5s down and then grade those 4s down. King Star, I knew we were getting good there. We got 10s, 9s, 8, 7, 6, 5, and a 4. Fist trunk, we got 4 and 5s. Hydroid, we got a 1 and a 4 and 4 5s, so we could try to grade those down and get 4s and then 3s, then 2s. Raise on. We got a 3, a 6, and a 4. So we got a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, and a 3. And it needs some 5s. Okay. Just need more of the lower ones, but again, percentage is only 1% for any of those. Choose there. So we pay the bills. Did that. Stock. Go there, you go there, go there. And Get you guys off. Okay, that's where we're having it. Right. Thanks everybody for watching, for chatting. Hit that follow button on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate it. Go out to YouTube, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate it. Both of those are also free to do. And with that, I hope everybody has a great rest of your night. Have a great tomorrow. And I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye.